V, start with you. Obviously, like Coach said, it was a little slow start shooting-wise, and then guys came out firing in the third quarter. What was said at half, and what do you think it was that got you guys going?
He just reiterated to us, we're not going to pass up wide open shots. So 1-2 step, put it in, and he just instilled more confidence into all of us to shoot the ball with confidence, and like you said, they went in the second half.
How good did it feel to see that first one go in the second half?
It's been rough. So I mean, it's what they call a slump, but seeing it go in gives you a little bit more motivation and a little more and more confidence, which is always a good thing.
Aniyah, just what's kind of the message when a game like that obviously Paula goes out, they go on a 9-1 run, but like you guys are vets really when it comes to this. For you personally, going into the timeouts and the breaks and coming down to the wire like that, how do you keep your composure and still deliver, a win like this?
For me, I had to just keep being vocal, and keep providing the energy. And something that was said at half was, what I said at half, is we got to keep shooting. She's a shooter. We have to keep shooting. No matter if you see the ball going or not, you're a shooter. So just keep shooting. And also, we got to dig deep. That was in the last, 5 minutes, I kept saying, we got to dig deep. We got to dig deep. We can't just give up now. We came here this far, and we can't just let up. Our consistency with our energy has to be more consistent, and so I'm always going to provide that energy, and I just always make sure my team is on board with me.
You said you got some stuff you guys need to work on, but how big is this win just from the standpoint of that you guys pulled it out? You guys got gritty, got the win. How much momentum does that build you guys going into the next game in conference play,
We had a lot of built up from the last game. So I think that played a lot into it, and it made us get gritty. We don't like losing. So I think that momentum is now in our favor, and so we got to keep running with it.
There was a lot of talk about the transition defense after last game. Not to bring that back up.
No,
That's
you're
old
fine,
news.
you're fine.
But getting 21 points off of turnovers and coming out and hearing Coach say that you guys could have mailed it in and you absolutely didn't. Just how much confidence do you have with this defense moving forward in conference for either one of you?
He talks about our identity being defense, and defensive transition is a big part of that, and a lot of that relies on me, and I'll take accountability for that. And so it's just making sure I'm doing my best at all points and making sure everybody on the court can match up. And like I said, a lot of that relies on me. So it's just all of us being on the same page and all of us doing the best that we can. And that carries on and it carries into every game. And that's not being inconsistent. So as long as we're consistent with our identity and that means defense, then I think we'll be okay.
I think it all also comes down to communication. She takes accountability for being the cover back of what we call it. But communication is not just talking, it's listening too. So when she's talking to us, we listen to what she's saying because she has the eyes on the floor. And so really just listening when the crowd gets loud and staying together just, I think, helps in that transition.
Another piece of together, Vianè, you mentioned confidence in shooting and keep shooting. But there's also the question of confidence in the person passing the ball. You guys had 21 assists on 26 shots. The ball it wasn't you were feeding one person, feeding whoever was open, just about every shot made or missed was open. How do you keep the confidence not only in your shooting, but in the other people's shooting? How do you, if you see something where they're beginning to look like they don't want to shoot, how do you convince them that you're so confident?
I do it all the time. I like to pass the ball a lot, and I know the shot she takes in practice. I know the shot Laura takes in practice. I know the shots Aniyah take in practice. I'm the point guard, and I make sure I kind of know personnel. And so really just being vocal and keep talking to them, or just giving them a pat on the back, depending on what they like, how they receive, really goes into that. And it just keep instilling constant. I pass you the ball for a reason is something I say all the time. I pass you a ball for the reason. Shoot it. I have confidence in you. Everybody on this floor has confidence in you. Shoot the ball. That's it.
All right.
You guys, last round. I know you haven't really studied Colorado State yet, but you guys have both been out there, and they score a lot of points. What's it going to take to have a chance to beat that team?
I mean, They're always good. And I think they're even better this year. But that doesn't change anything for us. We just got to make sure we play our game and not get caught up in what they do. So coach is going to come up with a good game plan. And as long as we stick to it and we follow through it with it, I don't see us having – I mean, we're just going to have to fight it out. Just how we did this game, just how it happened with Boise. All the games are going to be tough, but I think if we just stay consistent and follow the game plan, I think we'll be okay.
Stick to our identity.
Yep.
That's that.
Appreciate it.
All right, thanks.